Hello, P6 students! Welcome back to our science class with Ms. Ida. And we will continue learning Unit 4. And for this video lesson, we will learn Lesson B, what are the negative effects of some human activities on the environment. So let's get our Science People's book and open it on pages 76 to 88 while watching this video. So what are you waiting for? Let's get started. Our learning outcome is to investigate the negative effects of human activities on the environment. Some human activities produce harmful matters such as waste, poisonous metals, smoke, and harmful gases. These types of harmful matter are called pollutants. They dirty the land, water, and air, and also make living things sick or even kill them. So what is pollution? Pollution is the act of making the environment dirty and thus unsafe or unsuitable to live in. Land, water, and air can all be polluted by human activities. So we will start learning what is land pollution. Every day, we throw a great amount of waste. If this waste is not disposed of properly, the land will be polluted. The surroundings will be piled up with waste and becomes dirty and smelly. The waste will attract rats and insects that can spread diseases. Two ways of waste disposal are burning waste in incineration plants and burying waste in landfills. These methods can have negative effects on the environment. When waste is burned in incineration plants, the air may be polluted with smoke particles and harmful gases that are given off. When a landfill is full, more land is needed to bury the waste. This is a problem for places with a lack of land. Poisonous matters and germs from the buried waste can also seep into the soil and end up in rivers and seas. This can pollute the water. What is water pollution? Washing and cleaning are some activities that produce wastewater. Homes, schools, offices, and factories are sources of wastewater. Wastewater contain poisonous matter and germs that can cause diseases. If untreated wastewater is released into water bodies such as lakes, rivers, and seas, the pollutants in the wastewater will harm or kill living things in the water. They will also harm those living things on land that feed on the living things in the polluted water. Litter on land pollutes the water when it is thrown, blown by the wind, or washed by rain into the drains, rivers, and seas. Animals in the sea may swallow and choke on litter such as plastic bags, which are thrown or washed into the sea. They may also be strangled by ropes, wires, or nets. Look at the picture, children. Fertilizers are sometimes washed off from farms and gardens into lakes, rivers, seas, and oceans. They provide nutrients for algae to grow on the water surface. This prevents sunlight from entering the water and water plants from making food. Some algae produce poisons that can cause animals and humans to become sick or die. When the algae die and break down, oxygen dissolved in the water is used up. Thus, other living things in the water will not get enough oxygen and they may die. Spill onto seawater and pollute the water. Oil poisons and harms living things in the sea. The fur of sea mammals and the feathers of seabirds can be damaged by oil. So let's now learn about air pollution. Burning trees and fossil fuels can cause air pollution. Some air pollutants such as sulfur dioxide gas and oxides of nitrogen dissolve in rain to form acid rain. Acid rain can damage stone and metal surfaces. It can also harm plants. When acid rain falls in lakes, rivers, seas, and oceans, it can kill living things in these water bodies. This picture shows the effect of acid rain on trees. What will happen if there are more and more greenhouse gases in the atmosphere? As more trees and fossil fuels are burned, more carbon dioxide is released into the atmosphere. The greenhouse effect increases as more heat is trapped on the Earth's surface, and the average temperature of the Earth's surface and atmosphere increases. This is known as global warming. Global warming has many negative effects. It can cause glaciers in some parts of the world and the sea level to rise. Low-lying lands and coastal area will be flooded if the sea level rises too much. These places will be covered in water one day. Global warming affects weather patterns and leads to climate change. Some places will get warmer while other places will get colder. There may be heat waves or droughts in places with little or no rain over a long period of time. This may lead also to floods or snowstorms in other places due to heavy rain or snow. Global warming can also lead to forest fires, more violent and frequent storms, and other extreme weather. Many habitats will be destroyed if the sea level rises or if the climate changes. There will also be shortages of food and fresh water. As a result, living things will die and some may become extinct. Deforestation can cause air pollution, loss of habitats, soil erosion, and landslides. It can also result in more carbon dioxide in the air. So this picture shows soil erosion, children, and this one is the landslides. And that ends lesson B. Thanks for watching, and be ready and be on time to join our classes. See you and always stay safe and healthy. Bye-bye and God bless everyone.